Are you dealing with clogged milk ducts and desperately want to avoid getting mastitis? I've dealt with clogged ducts after both of my births, and I know the tears that they can bring. There's one thing that turned my rapidly approaching mastitis around within a matter of hours. That one thing that actually made so much of a difference was actually cupping, like you'll see on the Olympic athletes, where they've got the marks on their backs from the cups. My midwife knew an acupuncturist who was willing to see me 3 days postpartum, right as all this stuff started happening. And this acupuncturist brought in a whole bag of things, not knowing how bad off my situation might be. And she did cupping on my breasts. So this is obviously not like real cups that they would use, but where it was like this, and she was able to pull out the clogs, and it caused my milk to spray like crazy into the cups. It was such a fascinating experience. But as that was happening, she was also firmly rubbing on the clogged ducts, and it definitely had me in tears, but I guess they were good tears because I could really feel that it was all working. And then my midwife ended up using her hands afterwards to fully express the rest of the clogs and the milk that was stuck and got the rest of it out of there. And then finally, after all of the painful stuff was over, I got to just lie down and get acupuncture, which was super nice at this point. And the acupuncture, it didn't really hurt, but you could tell that the points that were being used with the needles, that they were a little sore and tender, but like in a really good way where you know that you're really touching something that's being effective. I had seen cupping and acupuncture done on other people before, but this was definitely my first time to experience all of this myself. And within the next couple of hours, I could feel a big shift in my body. I could feel that heat that had been all in my breast that was super uncomfortable, made me feel feverish, and like I just couldn't really do anything. It was terrible. It actually started dissipating very quickly within the next couple hours, and my breasts actually decreased to a more normal size, which is super nice. I felt so much better, and the best part of it all is that it stayed that way. You know, it wasn't just there for a little bit as relief and then gone again. It stayed, and it was incredible. I did have a few follow-up treatments in, I don't know, the next few days to week, just to make sure that everything stayed that way, to encourage my body to keep the same processes in place. But honestly, I think I would have been fine without them. I was doing so much better. I'm grateful for amazing forms of medicine out there that I didn't really know existed.